Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something, well, something massive. The Akrmna Organization.
Akrmna.org, yeah. It's founded by Mohammed Abdullah Alattas, who also goes by Amrelyon.
And the vision here, it's just staggering.
It really is. The whole idea is to teach and implement social security and justice by rolling all of their projects into one single transparent ecosystem.
So our mission today is to unpack that, not just list the projects, but to really get into how this whole thing is supposed to function in the real world.
Okay, so let's start with governance. That seems to be the foundation.
The central hub is the Akrmna Organization itself, but the execution begins with a project called Alnas.
Right, which is their global digital democracy platform.
And what stands out immediately in the sources is the detail. Verified IDs, inheritance protocols, and these foundational documents like the Book of Agreement.
And an entire internal courts hierarchy built alongside that.
Exactly. So what's the purpose of that? Why build your own court system?
Well, that's the crucial structural piece.
Yeah.
It's all about internal accountability. The Book of Agreement is like their constitution, you know.
I see.
And the courts are there to enforce that contract between all the members and projects within their own digital space.
So it's a completely self-governing model.
It is. And of course, that raises some huge questions about how a structure like that would interface with, established international law.
A massive undertaking. All right, let's pivot to the economy, because that's often the ultimate test of fairness in a system.
The Akrmna global economy. This includes the Karam bank and currency system and something called ShareCoin.
Which facilitates their crowd investment.
Precisely. And the intention there is radical transparency. ShareCoin isn't just another crypto. It's designed as a mechanism for the community to directly fund projects inside the ecosystem.
Like housing and employment initiatives.
Exactly. It keeps the investment linked to tangible outcomes within their system, rather than just speculation on outside markets.
And we have to talk about the financial commitment to justice here. The collaboration structure is very, very specific.
It's spelled out clearly. 10% of revenue is allocated to the founder's income.
A 10% cap. That's it.
That's it. Then 70% goes right back into costs and paying contributors, and the final 20% is dedicated to charity and taxes.
That 10% cap is a radical departure from the standard VC or startup model.
It's a huge shift. It seems explicitly designed to prioritize the contributors and the social mission over, massive personal wealth acquisition for the founder. It's built for longevity.
Okay, moving into human services and innovation, we see that same level of detail. Al-Shefa, the global healthcare platform.
Yeah, that's aimed at equity. It features systems like an AI symptom checker and even mobile healthcare fleets for rapid response.
And then on the tech side, there's Alirada, the global engineering community.
And this is where the complexity really peaks, because they're merging that social equity goal with some very cutting-edge tech ambition.
Alirada is meant to unify builders for software, hardware, AI. It mentions a function store and something called a prompt economy.
Right.
Okay, let's unpack that jargon. What is the prompt economy in this context?
It's essentially a structured marketplace for intellectual contributions, specifically for the AI prompts and functions that make the system smarter.
So it's a way to reward the knowledge workers.
Exactly. It ensures the creators of that specialized input are tracked and rewarded fairly as the system gets more advanced. It's a mechanism to democratize the value chain.
And that unified approach extends everywhere. Even education and entertainment are brought into the fold.
With EDRAC for education and CheckMet for entertainment. And it's purposeful. EDRAC provides merit-based certification associate to doctorate level.
While CheckMet aims to democratize the creative industries.
Right, by rewarding creators fairly through city-based groups and a central funding market for movies, music, and games. It all mirrors that same core goal of justice.
And before we wrap up, we see this deep commitment reflected in the founder's own schedule.
Yes. The sources detail his daily activities, things like higher law and global dynamics, and major writing milestones.
But writing summaries on religion and civilization.
Precisely. It shows the intent here is deeply foundational. They're trying to anchor this whole ecosystem with philosophical and legal blueprints.
So what does this all mean for you? The organization's motto really captures the goal. Together for justice and ease of living a peaceful future full of joy.
It's an attempt to build an entire global society on a single integrated platform.
Which raises an important question for you, the listener.
It does. When a platform aims to encompass global democracy, economy, healthcare, and innovation under one hyper-transparent framework, does that unified structure deliver the ultimate social security? Or does the sheer complexity of it all present entirely new, maybe even unforeseen challenges to actually making it work? Something to mull over.